So here we are in Tacoma, Washington at the Bucknam residence. We're going to take a look at an ADU and garage test to fit here at their house. So the existing house is here, obviously, with the driveway and the front yard and the deck in the backyard and the current backyard boundaries right there. So let's drop down like we're sitting on the deck here and take a look. This is um, again, just a conceptual test to fit. So looking at what we want to put here. And also, I just mentioned that this thing, sitting area, is totally optional, but it might be a nice spot where for whoever's hanging out here to have kind of a cool sitting area to sit out in the backyard. So I don't know if we want to price that now or leave it off, but it could be on this side or this side. Lots of different options there. So let's take a look at the design. Let's start by checking out Matt's garage and workshop. So first thing you'll notice, I thought it might be nice to have a couple garage doors on here just because um, we want the primary one to be here where the boat can be put in and out. But because this is such a deep space in here, it might be really cool just to be able to really open it up. And I think this might be really functional to be able to even pull things in or out here. You know, you could even park a car in here, you know, boat this way, a car this way. It could make it really functional and just a cool work area. You know, almost be like you're working outside with all your workbench area and everything. But to be able to just open up both of those garage doors onto the alley, I thought could be really cool. And with the loft space up above. So let's take a look at our plan, and we'll look at that loft in a second. So test to fit wise, here's how it's kind of laying out. So we've got the garage and shop area over here, and we've got a little studio over here with a bathroom. Now, when we get into the design, I think it might be nice to kind of take this bathroom and push it into the garage, either halfway or maybe even the whole way. And that's just because this loft is actually pretty deep right now, and lots of design options I think we could do up here with the loft as well. So anyway, looking at the studio over here, so we've got enough space for a little sitting area with like a fold-out bed, couch, a little kitchenette with a little dining area, and we could have a couple other chairs in here. We could actually pull over two more chairs and kind of seat four around a table like this. And this could even have fold-down leaves. Anyway, so you could kind of pull it out and make a little bigger sitting area. So, you know, family with kids could sit at that table, but it could kind of fold down small. And anyway, a little bit too much detail there, but and then a door, I think, going between the studio and the shop area. And because I'm picturing we want to share this bathroom, you know, the shop could, Matt, while he's using the shop, could have a bathroom there. So maybe this bathroom even ends up having two doors. Anyway, getting into the too much design stuff there. So real quick, let's drop down and just look at what that loft area would look like inside if we went inside. So if we went inside and look at this loft, so at the peak of the loft, this is what I, you know, was playing a lot with. So we've got a maximum height of 15 feet, which we have, and this is a 412 slope roof right now, and I'm getting 610 potential at the peak, and then at the edges, you know, like 4 feet. So, you know, enough room for an adult to stand up here, which is pretty cool in the center. And you're going to hit your head as you get towards the side, but I think it's a pretty functional loft for have some seating areas and a lot of potential up here because this is such a deep loft right now. You know, this is like a 17-foot deep loft. So several things we could do here. You know, one, we could pull back the upper part of this space and make a deck on top of the garage because that's your prime view spot. So that loft could actually have like an outdoor deck that you could go out onto. We could have like a 10-foot loft with a 7-foot deck on top of this. That's just an idea that came up, which could be cool. And you know, design-wise, the other thing we could do. So the sill height here is 8'2". The sill height here, because we've got that 15-foot max height that we can go up. Which is pretty high. We could even right now I've got this double high ceiling in here, but we could drop the sill height for this whole portion, and that could be a budget thing. and we could allow, just the portion for the loft to pop up there and have the loft up behind, and we could drop this sill plate so it's the lower 8 foot 2 um, top plate. I'm sorry, I should top plate of the wall there. So the top plate height would be 8 foot 2, could be 8 foot 2, wrapping all the way around there. Um, if we wanted to reduce the height of this wall, which would save us some money, and then just bump up there for the loft, maybe even have kind of a window thing on this side or this side. Anyway, lots of cool directions we could go with the design, but I think this could be we let's talk about it. But I could drop that plate height right now to price it out, or if we like these double high ceilings, let's go ahead and price it out at this height. So let's just move around a little more in your decks right there. So you're kind of looking out. It really kind of frames your backyard in this nice way. Makes it a little bit more private from that side. Oh, I could add one more window in here for the pricing also. I was having no windows along this wall, but really there's no reason to do that. This is a not like a very super public area, so you could have some more windows um, back here. Our loft one more time. So of course the loft would have a railing on it and some way to get up there, either a ladder or we could get a stair integrated into this somehow. So let me know what you think about this outdoor sitting area, covered sitting area, and any other thoughts that you have. Just fly around this right now. So I'll lay out this plan onto a sheet and put dimensions on it so a contractor can see the sizes we're thinking of, and then I'll just have call outs for all this stuff, for the heights of the walls and whatnot. So I'm not thinking of doing any elevations, exterior elevations at this point, just for pricing. And we could if we need to, but it'll take a little bit longer. All right, I hope that helps. Just jog up some more ideas, and um, I think we should just go ahead and send this as is right now to a contractor probably, and just get pricing, and then we can make adjustments uh, going from there. So let me know what you think. Thanks.